everyone. I've come on today to talk about some products that I've been using regularly and that I really think are quite marvellous. So this is my marvellous and one meh product. Let me start off with, see how many skincare items I have here. I think I only have one. One skincare item from Walgreens, and this is the Studio 35 Beauty Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream. Bam! I put this on at night. I take off all my makeup and cleanse, and then I rub this all over my face, my neck and my décolletage. And then I follow with my moisturizer. At the moment I'm using the Origins Plantscriptions Mushroom Moisturizer. Smells weird, marvellous product. This doesn't, I don't think this even has a smell. It's got a mild alpha hydroxy smell, I don't know. This is super cheap. I learned about this from 30 Plus Some, Melissa from 30 Plus Some. I will leave her link in my pantaloons, and you can go check her out. She is fantastic, and this is a remarkable product. I was at the dermatologist about 2 or 3 months ago, and they asked me about my skincare, and I said, well, I just use this and my moisturizer, and they were blown away at the quality of my skin. So I put it all down to this bad boy. My husband is even using this because, especially in the winter months, he gets dry, so this clears it right up. He just smathers himself in this stuff. Smathers? Slathers. Okay, so there's that. My most recent perfume du jour or perfume du month. I'm trying to think where I got this. Sephora, perhaps? Yeah, maybe it was Sephora. And this is the Tokyo Milk Dark in Tainted Love, number 62. It is yummy. And while I'm smelling it here, I'll list the notes right here. Spray some of that. I love it. It's amazing. I think I had it in a roller ball. It's number 62. Tainted Love. Tainted Love. Ooh. I don't even need to list the bloomin' notes. They're right here. Dark vanilla bean, orchid, white tea and sandalwood. All of my faves. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, let's start with this delectable piece. I rarely love a product so much that I will go to the lengths of cutting the top off or the bottom off and digging out what's left in there. This is the Rachel K Mineral Color Control Blemish Balm. I believe this is the original. It has a 3-year shelf life. I may have it 6 months. It's Korean. I learned about this from Lisa D1. She actually has this, sometimes she has this on her online store, and I got this one and I got the one in the dark container, and this one is by far my favorite. It goes on and it leaves your skin smooth yet not silicone-y or slimy, and it evens everything out minimally, but then once you put your foundation on top of it, it holds onto it for dear life. It just grabs that foundation and makes it stick to your face. I love this stuff. Can't wait to get more of it. I don't know that Lisa has it on her site right now, but I keep checking on there. I've also gone on the Rachel K site, so I may, sorry Lisa, I may have to go buy it on the Rachel K site. Oh, foundation. Let's go from the base up, shall we? The foundation that I've been using at the moment is a combination of these two things here. This is the Clinique Even Better Makeup SPF 15 Evens and Corrects. This is a dewy finish, but not greasy. It's it wouldn't be a heavy coverage either. It would be a light to medium coverage. But this on top of that beauty balm or blemish balm is amazing. So I pop that bad boy on, and then I seal it with my Laura Mercier mineral powder, pressed mineral powder in rich vanilla. This is also SPF 15, and from what I understand, SPF is not cumulative. So if this is 15 and this is 15, then you have 15 on your face. Better than nothing, right? So there's the colour, Rich Vanilla. I have been tanning a little bit. It's probably faded now at this point. So I'm looking all pale in the arms and nice and tanned in my face. So I pop that bad boy on. There's nothing powdery about this stuff. It is, the more you work this, I'm sure you've heard this before, but the more you work this into your skin, the more luminous it is. It doesn't feel powdery, but it seals everything in and it looks marvellous. That is a winning combo. Oh, let me go on to concealer. This thing is well loved. This is the Pro Longwear Concealer and my colour is NC15. It's quite light for me at the moment, but I put it under my eyes. It's covered in fluff and yeah, that's pleasant. I put it under my eyes. I take a little bit on my 2 ring fingers and I dab it on here. I dab it down the centre of my nose. This is my one exception to my concealer after foundation regime or rule. This one I put on first. This stuff also clings to your skin and yet it doesn't settle in my fine lines. It's a wonderful product. I've used this as a concealer and I've also used it mixed. You can mix it with the Clinique. Mixed with any foundation to make it a little bit more, give it more staying power. Wonderful, wonderful product. Give it a go. Get a sample and give it a go. It's pretty good. I tend to steer clear of long wear because they can be mattifying. I believe it's matte, but it doesn't set particularly matte looking. It's one of those miracle products. It just goes on and does not budge. Lip balm. This is a lip balm that I have repurchased many times, and this one of course is down to the nub. I love this stuff. This is by Laura Mercier also. Laura's getting a good shout out today. This is the lip balm SPF 15 and it's just sheer, it goes on sheer. I throw this on. This is in my bathroom. I have one in my purse and I think that one is worn down to a nub as well. But I keep reaching for this because it's one of my faves. This is there's 2 newer things here that I've tried and I love. This is from, these are both from Jordana. This one is the 24-hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil and it is in the colour number 4, Continuous Almond, and it is for all the world, like Painterly, or it's not quite as pink as Painterly, but it's not quite as yellow as Yellow Ochre Paint Pot. This is so handy because it's in a pencil. You just pop it on your lid and blend it out with your finger and it makes your eyeshadow stay all day, and a much cheaper alternative to a paint pot. All around I just think a superior product because of, I mean, I'm a die-hard paint pot fan. So for me to say that this little thing here from Jordana is a superior product is a lot. I mean, I still reach for my paint pots every now and again, but this, since I've gotten it, I tell you what, if you can put your hands on it, this is thebalm.com. Also from Jordana, this mascara here has a cult following here on YouTube. This is the Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara from Jordana. The brush is small. It does come out with an awful lot of product on it. I don't know if you can see that. So I mean, come on. That's a lot of product. So I take all that product off and then go in and do my eyelashes. And it's not expensive, but that's incredibly wasteful. Then for round 2, you know, if I want more mascara, I don't dip it back in. I just rub it on the back of my hand if that's still nice and wet. So this is a wonderful, wonderful product. But it's a great mascara and it is very black and it volumizes without making them clump together. Now it will clump together if you don't wipe it off. So be warned, be warned. Then I said, do you know what, Nicola? Why don't you try another Jordana mascara? I think I saw a review of this one. This is the one with the green lid. The other one is all black with the purple writing. And this one, I think I said, is Best Lash Extreme. And this one here is Best Volume Extreme Volumizing Mascara. Bigger tube, green top. The review I saw on this wasn't great. They said it did nothing for their lashes. The brush is massive. It is a massive brush. But if you can get the hang of it, this is also a wonderful mascara. This one I don't have to wipe off because the bristles are more kind of spaced out. Well, just out of curiosity, let's see how much we can get off. See, this one is a drier formula and it doesn't deposit quite as much mascara, you know, when you try to wipe it off. Yeah, it's still a lot, but not quite as black as the other one. I like it. I think it's grand. I like it a lot. And it's inexpensive, people, you know. Oh great, now I've got mascara all on myself. Let me grab a wipe. Anyway, so how you been? My favourite bronzer of all time is the Hard Candy Baked Bronzer in, I keep wanting to say Laguna, but it's not Laguna, it's Tiki? Something like that. But I did splurge about, I want to say 6 months to a year ago on this, again another Laura Mercier product. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in bronze number 4. Now looking at this you're going to say, that's quite a dark bronze for you, Nicola. I have it on today, but I like the tip of it and I pounce it in there and on a blush brush and I run it here and then up in a triangle up into my temples. It says it's matte, but it's quite a luminous, it's still got that luminosity, whatever she puts in her powders. Can you even see that? Whatever Miss Mercier, or Mrs. Mercier, puts in her powders, well, the ones that I use. So the powders hold on to that luminosity, and let's face it, I don't like a matte finish, I like a nice luminous finish, because that's what I like. What else do I have? A couple of more things. I've got 3 more things and then I've got a dud or a meh. My favorite eyeliner at the moment is the Scandalise from Rimmel London. Scandalise in black, number 001, black. This is a lovely soft kajal. Yep, kajal. I use this on my waterline and I can put it on my lid, smudge it out. Great inexpensive liner, fantastic. And this has been trial and error for me. I used to use, is it Urban Decay Zero? Urban Decay? I think it's Urban Decay Zero, which is the black one. Then I tried Perversion and that made my eyes water like you wouldn't believe. So back to the Zero one again. Those eyeliners are a little pricey. This one is not at all pricey and it gives me the same effect as the Zero. Same lasting power. I would like it to last a little bit longer on my watery waterline. But hey, there are not many eyeliners that do last on my waterline. But I can rectify that situation very quickly with my Inglot eyeliner gel. I can put this on my waterline, I can do a flick with it. This stuff here, number 77, that's the black colour. It is a matte black gel eyeliner. This is a new one for me. This stuff is amazing. A marvellous product. I keep going back to it. This must be my 3rd pot of it. It does tend to dry out because they give you so much product. I mean, there's a lot of product in there, people. So I can never get through a whole one. But hey, it's all good. So I don't mind a little extra for that. One little brush made in it. It's well used. It's this little Real Techniques setting brush. And it's the little kind of flat domed, flat pointy brush. This is fantastic for setting. I use banana powder under my eyes. That's another remarkable product. It didn't quite make it into the cut today. I picked that stuff up and it's the only powder that I can put under my eyes and I feel quite confident that it's not making me look older because it's matte and it's settling into my fine lines. I think it's a combination of the banana powder and this concealer, and I set and I go with this This is just the perfect size for under there. It is also the perfect size for highlighter. I love it for highlighter too. So I actually need another one. It's the only one I have, which is surprising. I usually have doubles. It's surprising for me. Looks a bit wonky, doesn't it? Right, on to more serious things. Nars. This is the Nars Larger Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner in Via Veneto. When I discovered this eyeliner, I was on cloud 9 because it does not irritate my eyes. It is blacker than black and it does not budge. If you put it on your waterline and on your tight line, it does not budge. And as most Nars products are, this is an expensive buy. But I figured, hey, it's a marvelous product. And then I began to use it. So it's a retractable, you know, up and down, up and down. This one I bought about 2 months ago, right? So I keep it with the lid on in my bathroom, which is not a particularly dry place. And I reached for it the other day and I was like, oh, giddy up. And I don't know if you can see this. It's completely dried out. I mean, this is, you can hear that scratching. You don't want that on your eye. So I figured, hey, let me pull off the little sharpener and sharpen this. And this happened. Do you see that? The whole lead thing came out. And I'm touching this. Okay, maybe the other side is a little less dried out, but this is more than half the product in here. This is more than half the product. First of all, that's a tiny amount of product, people. Nars chafing my ass this month. It dries out way too fast. So I didn't give up on it. I mean, look, it's even staying there even when it's dried out. So I didn't give up on it. I wrote Nars a little letter, very polite letter, wasn't given out. I just suggested that they make it into a pairable pencil so that the product would stay sealed inside the little nub, the little pencil thing, a bit longer, and maybe it wouldn't dry out as much. And I put all of that in my email to Nars, and I got a response somewhere along the lines of, we design our products with professionals in mind and that everything has been so highly thought out. It was so up its own arse, it wasn't even funny. Oh, we thank you for your, you know, for your input. And pretty much piss off, we're not interested. And, you know, so one more reason for me to boycott Nars. This and the multiple stick that I just bought, where they reduced the product to about half its original size. Shame, 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 shame. I know it's a business and they're not in the business of giving people value for money, but Nars, I mean, you have some excellent products and it is a shame to see you go the way of the dodo bird in my book. I spend a lot of money on makeup in a year and I will be avoiding the Nars counter for a very long time. There's my marvelous products and my one meh. It started out marvelous and then it went tits up. What are you gonna do? So I hope you guys found that video somewhat interesting. This video somewhat interesting, and that maybe we have some favorites in common. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I'm almost out of it. This is the, I'm sure you've heard of it, Skindinavia makeup setting spray. This one is the 10 years younger makeup finish, anti-aging formula. And I've used the Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter one. It really does help keep your makeup on that much longer. This one, let's do this. I don't know, do I prefer the smell? It's alright, it's mild. Nothing offensive about it. But it just moisturizes a little bit. I feel a little dewy now. Do I look dewy? Dewy, 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 dewy. And it does make my makeup last a little bit longer. Not quite as long as the Urban Decay all-nighter. I just said it a minute ago. Brain fart. It says shake well, and I don't think I ever shook it. My bad. Let's shake it. Okay guys, I hope you find this video interesting and maybe we have some makeup favorites in common, or maybe you're going to be inspired to try some of my favorites at the moment. This changes on a regular. I have so much makeup that I can rotate my makeup pretty efficiently and still probably have enough to last me many years. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.